Gosh, I'm just tired. The network is not friendly, honestly. It has been terrible. And data is expensive. How are you? I hope all of you are doing fine. It's been a while. Just been managing to drop content once a week. It's not been easy. Behind the scene is tough out here, but we're all good by the special grace of God. We'll be fine, last week we'll be all right. Let me just wait a little bit for people to come up. Though I set the stream just a while ago, not too long ago, so I just hope that I'm going to get a good response. It's late already, so I need to. It's already 9 o'clock, but let's just see. While I'm waiting for you guys, let me start doing my nighttime skincare routine. Yeah. So if we should come and talk, oh, we had 6 cast members on the Real Housewives of Lagos, on the Real Housewife of Lagos on our screen. We had 6. But at the end of the day, after this reunion, the Real Housewives of Lagos, even plus Sophia's Boat was equally a housewife. And there's also, at this point, Sophia's Boat was equally a housewife. Like, I don't know if that thing was saving the last for the best, or for the best, for the, what they call it, they saving the best for the last, I mean. I don't know if that's what they did, which to me, it didn't really cut any last for the best for me. Excuse me. What was that? It was something we predicted was going to happen, and it did happen. Eh? The case between Caroline and Dabota, the unfinishing case between Caroline and Dabota. It was something we predicted was going to happen, and it actually did happen, and I was disappointed. Honestly, I just felt they should have done better. It was almost like, see, I love reality TV shows. Like even before Nigeria started reality TV shows, I used to watch foreign ones. Yeah, all these Real Housewives franchise. I do watch the foreign ones. I watch LA, Real Housewives of LA, Atlanta, Pomati, any, even South Africa, any housewife, any Real Housewife franchise that is being aired online. I watch. I watch. So these Real Housewives, honestly, this season was just somehow. It was just somehow. Just came with like people trying too hard, or people. I don't know. I don't know. What's people's take? You guys should say something. Hi, how you doing? Hello, I'm from Scotland. Hi, I'm from Nigeria. People should give the stream a thumbs up. Thank you. Give the stream a thumbs up. Support the creator. Hi. Oh, hi. You're from India. Oh, nice to have you here. Thank you so much for coming. In as much as you might not relate to what I am discussing here, but thank you so much for coming. What's the time now in India? How many hours in between us and India? My real housewife people should come. All this. And by the way, Big Brother Niger is soon going to be on the way. Yeah, this season 10. I heard that they are already doing audition. I think they finished stuff. I don't know. But the thing is that they've not even done reunion. Has any of you heard the gist of reunion yet? When is reunion going to happen? Because I know there should be reunion before a new season, if I'm not mistaken. There should be reunion before a new season. Sorry, I'm just picking something up. There should be a reunion before a new season. We don't know when is the reunion yet. And by the way, congratulations to Priscilla Ojo and JP 2025 and Juma, the Tanzania guy. See, there's no way marriage will not carry somebody. Imagine, Priscilla is now a Tanzanian wife. Thank you so much, Harsha. Thank you. Oh, you can see my eyes. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Hasha, you're making me to blush. Thank you. I miss you guys. I miss coming online. It's not easy. A lot is happening behind the scenes, and it's taking a toll on my time, on my energy, on my online presence. But we're fine. I'll always try to squeeze and come here and talk to you guys. You guys are my priority. hmm I'm just doing my skincare routine before my people will come. I don't know if it's too late. This is past 9 here. That is 9 p.m. Nigerian time. I don't know how it is. Have you guys all gone to bed? Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Ramavat. Ramavat. Harsha. Thank you. Ramavat. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm just doing my skincare routine. You guys should come now. Let's talk. Let's talk. If I stay here and finish my skincare routine, I'll just freak out because I have a lot to do at the back of the scene. But just let me come, let's talk. But anyway, I'll still talk because I wasn't able to drop everything in my video, right? So let me speak. hmm I don't know. This season, I'm glad it has ended. This season, it was almost taking forever, honestly. Like this season of Real Housewife is the longest season. I'm telling you. Yeah, I do have an Instagram. I do. I do. This season took like the longest. So when it finished, it was almost like a relief. I don't know. I don't know. That is the word relief. I don't know which the right word to use. It was just somehow the season is you. It came with mixed feelings, but they tried anyway. You know, at the end of the day, it's not easy to be in front of the camera, and these women sacrifice a lot. See someone like Miriam. Miriam just comes to Nigeria because of okay, it's Asma'u Zakari on sorry, Asma'u underscore Zakari. Just Asma'u, no media. That's my personal Instagram. And I have the business one. The business one is A underscore signature. That's my personal Instagram. Asma'u underscore Zakari. Then my business Instagram is A underscore Z signature. That one I'll talk about my business on my business page. This is not the only YouTube channel I have. Oh, Ramavat. I have another YouTube channel that is just Asma Zakari. It doesn't have media. That's where I talk about beauty. I'm a beauty enthusiast. But here we talk about general topics. And a lot has gone down, God. A lot has gone down. See, one of these days I'll set a live stream. There's this very controversial topic that I've been seeing. And it's even based on someone I know. Not that I know the person personally, but I just know the person virtually. You know, this social media has allowed us to have friends virtually. And it's a good thing, isn't it? In as much as you have to be careful, though, because you don't know who is behind that keyboard. So it has to do with, let me just give you a tip of it. It has to do with marriage and it has to do with divorce. Do you understand? It has to also do with the age. What's the right age to get married? And is divorce a deal breaker or not? But that's by the way. And you know what? Let me even go a little bit deep with this Real Housewife franchise. It's funny where the name of the franchise is Real Housewives, but at the end of the day, you will not see the cast members are hardly even married. I think on this Real Housewives of Lagos, the 6 cast members, only 2 are married women, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, um, only Laura and Miriam. They're the only 2 married women. The rest, okay, Caroline is a divorcee actually. Sophia never been married. Diadem never been married to, I guess, because she said her marriage was cancelled or something like that. One or two, she was engaged, or she was engaged to be married, but I don't think she went through with the marriage. Then that Bota is a divorcee as well. So it's so funny that the name of the franchise is Real Housewife, but at the end of the day, the cast members are not even like, they are not in their matrimonial. I'm not throwing shade to, but and I'm not condemning. There's nothing wrong with getting a divorce. If a marriage is not serving you its purpose, leave. Me, I'm a strong advocate of leave. Oh. I will never tell you to sit there and endure. Endure what? Endure what will take you to your early grave. No, 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 no. I'm an advocate of, if the marriage is not serving you, leave. But my own is this. Um, One very important thing is that when you're in a relationship, you look out for red flags. That's, well, sometimes love, or sometimes I don't know. Some women are just desperate to get married. Some women are just so desperate to get married, and at that point, there's nothing you would tell them that they would even listen to you. Some women will even say you're jealous. Honestly, they'll say you're jealous of them because you're not married, or you. I don't know. I don't know. It just comes with some sort of misunderstanding sometimes when you're seeing the red flags. And let me tell you something. Me, I'm this kind of person that I'm a friend's friend, or I'm a girl's girl. But when you decide to put yourself in a bad situation, I stay away. hmm I'm a girl's girl. I will always have your back as a girl. So I love what Sophia was even telling the cast members, that we should have each other's back. The blogs will not put us down, and then we on our own again will still put ourselves down. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, because Dabota was using some information from the blogs against Sophia. You understand? What I just, it's just by the way, Sha. Thank God the season is over. Everybody should just go and rest. Sophia said she was going to invite all of them. Yeah, Sophia said she was going to invite all of them. But that's by the way. There was something significant that Sophia said, and I totally agree with Sophia. She doesn't owe anyone her financial record. Yes, and that's how it's supposed to be. Like, what is it? I don't get it. And these same people that are saying Sophia is fake. Well, if today Sophia now should bring her receipts and start showing people tell her that what is she showing for all those things for? I remember one time like that, Davido showed his account balance. People were angry. Why is he showing his account balance? What do we need it for? Like, so please, I beg you should stop talking from both sides of your mouth. See, if I'm a celebrity, you see this social media. I won't even give a damn, which I know most of the celebrities don't even care. Most of the celebrities don't even care. Like, well, I would say over time, things like this, you grow a thick skin. Like, you don't have a choice. I'm not even a celebrity, but to some extent, I have grown a thick skin on this social media space to some extent. I was on okay. I wasn't on frankly speaking with Glory's live stream, but I rewatched her live stream and there was something she said. I totally agree with her 100%. Where she said, "You don't know these people, and these people are human beings." Yeah, so you be careful what you say about them. You see some people coming to say, hey, so who is the thief? This person, what has she stolen from you? I love that. I love that thing that Glory said that day. She said, what has like just because this person put themselves for your entertainment sake, and you see them or you watch them on television, you think you have the right to open your mouth. People like that, when they when they even see the Sophia that they are calling thief or whatever on the road, can they even talk to her? Yeah, you're farming somebody that doesn't even know you exist, because all of this hate is from the result of all those Choma Davido's scandals. Eh? So you're shouting, even if the person lies, show see lies are in stages or in life. If she can lie about a boat and get a boat, you too go and do the same. People be shouting, she's lying, she's this, she's that. I don't understand. As I am like this now, if you tell me to go and get boat, where will I go and see? Where will I get boat from? Even if it's to hire, and even if it's to rent. Is it not that boat? If I heard that butter right, that boat that she hired for them, she said she hired it for 1.7 m. Me as I did like this, I figured that kind of money. higher booth. See, even if the Sophia went to whatever, the fact that she could actually provide a boat, not only a boat, she also provided a private jet. Come on, guys. I beg, I beg, I beg. People should allow her lie in peace. Which, how sure are you guys that she's lying? What's the evidence? I'm 100% sure that she's lying. Like on that Gloria's live stream, there was a lady that came and was saying that Sophia doesn't have a boat. She's very sure of that. And they grew up as childhood friends. Like, okay, I won't say they grew up as childhood friends, Sha. Like, more or less of, like she said, she grew up that. Do you know Sophia's real name is Maureen? So, and so what the, what the, I don't want to use the F word, but what's up with, what's that? Uh-huh. See, I grew up in the same neighborhood with P Square, Peter and Paul, with their Jude, them, and I know all of them. There are about how many of them in their family? 4 boys, 2 girls. There are about 6 of them in the family. Yes. I won't say when I hear something, there's some things that these people have said in the media or media have said. Even if I have an opportunity to talk about it, I won't come and talk about it. Like where you come and say Sophia doesn't have a boat. She's like it's carrying what it's carrying. And I'm glad people told her to her face, you're just jealous. I know there's something with childhood friendship. When somebody has moved on in life and left you, and the person is never answering you. And it will shock you that this person that came to Sophia's that came to Glory's live stream claiming she knows Sophia. It will shock you that Sophia doesn't even know her. Now, things like this, it go shock you. Sophia don't even know this person in question. Eh? Just looking for relevance. I know her. I know her. Ah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you too. Thank you. So there are some things that I don't know. Even peace. What's his name? Two Face for a while. Then when I was in secondary school, he was in the university, right? You know, these were our big brothers. Then they were our big bro, of course. Two Face is not my mate. But I won't come and sit down and say, hey, okay, I knew Two Face. I knew, like, when they were living those days. Like, yeah, in passing, I might say one or two, but there are some things that I won't just come out and say, no, I know, like, it depicts jealousy. It didn't pain me, said that I was not around to have joined that, frankly speaking, with Glory's live stream. Honestly, I love some people saying that Glory is defending Sophia. No, she's not defending anybody. She's not defending anybody. See, let me tell you something about reviews. Is the way you see things is not the way I'll see things. Like I remember seeing Laura being somehow sarcastic towards Caroline, almost looking excited when there's issue with Caroline, almost trying to make it look like I don't care about any of them. I don't, if you don't care about any of them, then why do you still talk to them about the issues? You understand? Why do you still want to put your mouth inside their issue? Meanwhile, you don't care about any of them. So it's looking like one, that mindset of a head karma is dealing with all of them. I don't know how to put it. Yeah. I saw this thing. So it was in the reunion now when they said what they said. I'm like, yes, which means I was correct. Eh? It was almost like she was happy when these two people were having issues, and obviously she didn't hide it for sure, but you could see clearly that she didn't care either about that, but neither did she care about Caroline. But for Caroline to have gone out of her way to apologize to her, and for God's sake, you poked her first, and she had the decency to come say she's sorry. That's somebody that has a conscience. People should forget people are saying some people are saying Caro is bipolar. I don't understand. See, when you hold someone dear to your heart, because I think the relationship between Caroline and Dabota, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just unfortunate that the level where Caroline kept Dabota was not the level where Dabota kept Caroline, which I'm even seeing that tendency also with Dabota and Diadem. Moving, yeah, Dadem kept Dabota at a very high esteem. I don't think Dabota has Dadem the same place. So Dadem has her cycle, Dadem has her friends, Dadem has her spec, Dadem has her category of people that she rolls with and considers her friends. So she might be nice to you, which is there's nothing wrong with that, right? But the kind of relationship you might be craving with her might not be what she wants to give to you. And honestly, I've noticed it, like, because right now I'm based in Port Harcourt and that butter is from River State. You and your neighbor will gist today. Tomorrow that neighbor will do as if they don't know you. So I notice here, I don't know if it's boundaries they are setting, but there's how the lifestyle here is. You in your mind, you think that, especially like me coming from the north central part of Nigeria, after having a good conversation with your neighbor, you expect the following day you should be free with the person and be able to say hi and maybe move the relationship further. But they'll just like that thing traumatized me for a while though, before and I later got used to it. They'll just cut you off. Do you understand? You know, just because they smiled at you or you guys gisted or you guys even shared snacks or something doesn't mean that they consider you anything more than maybe just I just know them, you know. I see this relationship and I see this friendship, and that's like me. Whatever I'm pursuing, I define it to. Whatever I am pursuing, either is a romantic relationship, is a friendship, is a business relationship, I define it. What are we doing? Let's be clear on what we are doing. Let's don't assume. Let's don't work on assumptions. What are we? Where are we going with this relationship? Assumptions. I try not to strive on assumptions because you can be in a relationship alone, the other person doesn't see you in the same light. It's just like in season one, if I'm not mistaken, also Laura and Choma. Laura Choma, good hair. Laura um almost referred to Choma as her friend, but Choma said Laura is not her friend. She's just a client. So that's the thing. Define relationships. Don't just conclude. Don't. And the thing is that I don't know if it's a Nigerian thing. We're good at throwing friend around, like throwing that word friend around. Do you understand? Which, well, it all depends. People have different definitions for friendship. Do you understand? Me, I'm the kind of person that if I'm your friend, if we're in any form of relationship, you know, I believe in let's leave it. I don't know if I'm trying to say to you, when in a romantic relationship, let's call each other, let's check up on each other, let's talk every day. Even if we don't see each other every day, let's talk. If we don't talk, there should be an explanation. I'm this kind of person that whatever relationship I'm in, I am active about the relationship. That's me. I am very active. I don't assume. You understand? I don't make assumptions. You might like someone, but the person doesn't like you. And like I said, there are some people that already have their cycle of friendships. Do you understand? And they are not ready to make, like me, for a long time. That thing happened to me before later on I loosened up. For the longest of time, after living where I grew up and came to somewhere different, like relocated, I almost didn't want to make friends. I just was relying on having conversations with my friends over the phone or online and all of that. But after a while, I now realized that I don't belong there anymore. Yes, they are still my friends, but at this point, life has given me another dimension to focus on. Do you understand? So, this word friendship, I think we throw it a little. Yeah, especially best friend. You're correct. Yeah, this word friend, you're very correct. Especially this word best friend. That's one that is even most abused. She's my best friend. He's my best friend. Like, what's the definition? And I'm this kind of person that when I like you as a friend or as an acquaintance or as I go all out. I'm a friend, and it wouldn't be fair if I'm doing going out of my way for you and you don't see me in that direction. It's not fair. Do you understand? Rose, how are you? Rose Zaidi. I'm a friend. If I have any form of relationship with you, I want it to show. I don't know if you know what I'm trying to say to you. I would pursue it. I will check up on you. I will visit you. I remember having a friend that for the longest of time, she refused to allow me visit her. Like I had to at some point I had to just keep her at bay. Do you understand? I had to just keep her at bay. I had to withdraw because I consider you my friend. I open the doors of my home to you. You come around. You know, we do things together. I tell you stuff about myself. Obviously, not my secrets. I don't tell people secrets about myself because I feel a secret is supposed to be yours, not for you. You cannot keep your secrets. How do you expect someone else to keep it for you? So I don't believe in telling people my secrets. That's the truth. I don't. All of my friends, nobody can beat their chest and tell you that, hey, I know a small secret, because it's a secret. So why should I tell you? If I tell you, then it's no longer a secret. But like we just talk, definitely there are some certain decisions in life you're making, or there's some certain things like, okay, when I wanted to start my business, she helped me. I spoke to her, she helped me with a lot, from the space to the design to the blah 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 blah, blah everything. She really helped me. Do you understand? So things like that, right? But in general, if friendship is one-sided, is a no for me, because the person that takes the friendship very serious is the one that easily gets hurt. Yeah, 80% of the time is the one that gets hurt the most, because that is what happened. As far as I'm concerned, that's what happened to Caroline. Yes, because like she said when Dabota was going through a lot, she reached out to Dabota because she felt they were in the same shoes, married to older rich men. So she felt that she sort of understands what Dabota was going through, but he wasn't there. I don't know. These ladies, they're very funny. Dabota I went to bring one picture from how many years ago, and Caroline said that wasn't even her salon. Like, that their beef. I wish they should just bury the hatchet. It's just so unfortunate that I suspect a lot of third party interference is really affecting them, because you could see that there was this connection. I won't say it was genuine, but there was some sort of connection between Caroline and Davota. And Davota is a very calm lady. I love her demure when she is not putting up those her when she's not doing too much, when she's just being herself. There's something about her, there's this aura about her that is very attractive when she's not putting that her act. I'm glad that along the line I think she dropped it, and I just love what I'm seeing. And by the way, why was she shaking at that reunion? Why was all those things that Caroline saying was making her so jumpy and so nah, God. Let's wait and see how season 4 is going to be. Let's see who are coming back or not. But there was something I noticed that the reunion said there, that them open mouth like this. She was just looking at that but I say, hey, you never see anything. Say you want carry friendship way, you want carry problem where you don't even know the genesis of the friendship. Okay, thank you so much, Ramavat Harsha. Thank you so much. I'll end this live stream here because I actually kept put it out for sort of a discussion, and my people are not here. Though I dropped a video today this morning, so I just said let me follow up with a live stream. If I still have time, I would still come back tomorrow. Ramavat, subscribe to my channel so that when I come back tomorrow, we can still be together. We can still talk. Okay? I should type my your Instagram ID. How do I type it? How do I type it? I didn't connect to my keyboard. How do I type it? Okay, don't worry, I'll drop it in my community. I'll post all of my Instagram handles on my community. Yeah, I'll do that. Just subscribe and on your notification bell so that I know you might not understand what I'm saying. But do you understand English, Ramavat Harsha? Do you understand English? Do you understand English clearly? If you understand English clearly, then we're good to go. We're awesome to go. Thank you. Thank you. The people like wanted, oh, that's interesting. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Oh, Tina Tyra. I was just about to go. I'm like, where are my community members? Where are my community members? Where are my group members? Where are the crew? Tina, how you doing? Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to have you here. I'm like, where are they? Where are they? I was just about to round up. I was like, this is almost 30 minutes. I was just in here with Ramavat, which I know Ramavat does not even have an idea of what I'm saying, but I'm glad he was here. His company meant a whole lot. Where are my members? So thank you so much, Tina. What's your take now, Tina, on this Real Housewives season? In fact, even me that was reviewing it, I was just, I was just, I don't know if I was, I don't know. I had no, there was nothing special. I liked, no, but you know the irony of the whole thing. For the first time of watching Real Housewives, I like all of them. Like, I like all of them equally. I won't say I like this person more than this person. No, no. I liked all of them equally. Do you understand? And that's why if you hear some of my reviews, almost like I'm talking from both sides of my mouth. Do you understand? Because I'm this kind of person that when I'm talking, I like to make real, I like to link it to real life situations that I can relate with. Do you understand? That's why when you see some of my reviews, I'll tell you if I was the one. But meanwhile, I'm just telling you what if I was in those women's shoes, but then we're not the same. They are who they are. I am who I am. But I just try to like sort of I just try to sort of like try in as much as they tell us that it's a reality show, but I don't think so. Do you understand? All of these things are scripted. I even saw Iyabo Ojo. I was like, what thing will Iyabo come find for the reunion? I saw her talking to Dadem and Dabota before they entered for the reunion. It's a lot. Carol needs to chill on friendships in these groups and her personal life too. Abi, Carol, see, Tina, what I'm suspecting, like I'll always tell you, me, I also used to sit there and do that's why you see my own videos and review. I used to also sit there and do my own small personal analysis. Caroline got married very early. So, there's something about life. Life is in stages. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with marriage early. Like, see Priscilla Ojo, Yabo Ojo's daughter that just got married at the age of 23 or something. Like, I'm not saying if you want to marry early, it's fine. But sometimes it takes you, especially when you marry, although Yabo Ojo's daughter, for me, okay, marrying that, was like in Juma or whatever, is even, it's okay. I said it's okay in the sense that he's equally a young man. Do you get? He's equally a young man. But marrying an older man, Carol them went to marry sugar daddies. Do you understand? So there's this life that I would say they keep, I don't know, this friendship thing, being married to the Njuma family, that Carol will not make friends. It's just like what is happening to, what's her name now, missed out on. Like, there are so many experiences in life. And being married to an older man, he will protect her. There's going to be that huge level of protection, and there's going to be that, there's going to be a lot of restriction. Sure, you understand? So Carol might just see life like a bed of roses. Being the fact that she married, I don't know her family background, but to be married into the Denjuma family, that is like heaven on earth. If not, I'm trying to say to you, imagine her daughter is even wearing a diamond. Tina. So I am just trying to look at it towards that angle. Do you get? There's nothing wrong with that. For me, I'm not a professional in that aspect though, but Caroline might even be battling with an unhealthy attachment style. She's this kind of person. And honestly, low key, I used to be like that. God, here my family members, especially my younger sister. My younger sister will say, his friend that will kill you. Yes. My younger sister will say, Asma, his friend that will kill you. Like, I'm this kind of person, and Tina, just as we're having this conversation now with you, there's how we flow. And I would just, I don't know, I'll just feel comfortable with you. Are you getting? So I think that's what is happening. The network is just misbehaving, honestly. Tina, if you listen to Carol's what she said yesterday, you could see that, I don't know. There are some certain things that, like I said, everybody watches these things differently. And that's why you see me, I try my best not to get attached to anybody. I try my possible best not to get attached to anybody and to just see beyond certain things. Do you understand? You can see Carol missed out on all those bubbly life. Carol got married in her early 20s. Just like the way this Priscilla Ojo got married. And she got married to a man that was old enough to be her father. You hear what she said? She said, at that time when I heard Dabota's situation as a young wife, I related Dabota's situation as a young wife. I related with her because, when she said because both of us were married to older rich men. You get, it's just like what's happening to Regina Daniel when those rumors. I don't know if it was just um, um, a publicity stunt or it really happened. In some of those comment sections, some people said Regina is not wise enough to leave Nate. That is why they call it grooming. Do you understand? Like there's a lady, I don't know her personally. I just knew her virtually on YouTube Space. Now I don't know, she might even hear me. She watches my channel sometimes. When she got married, mm-hmm, yes, exactly. Her attachment style could be anxious, preoccupied attachment. Yes, individual with this style crave closeness and intimacy, but fear abandonment. God bless you, Tina. Now you understand what Carol is going. So when people are talking something about Carol, I just laugh, and that is why that damn. Do you know that Dabota had even forgotten most of the things that transpired between she and Carol? Can you see? Carol knows the number of times that she has met with Dabota, but Dabota has forgotten the only two significant. And that's the thing that Dabota, Caroline was the least of her problem. And she said it low key. Her reason of reaching out to Caroline was because someone told her that Caroline called, and because she said she and one of her childhood friends were having issues at that time, and the guy was like bad mouthing her on social media, and Caroline called the guy and then told the guy not to do that. You understand? She made him saw things in another perspective. So I think when eventually the guy and Dabuta eventually reconciled, he told Dabuta that it was Caroline that called him and made him saw everything in a different light. You know, one thing with the blogs, they will promote Irubu's violence because that is the content. Do you understand? And that was the reason why Dabota reached out, got Caroline's number to reach out to her. So it was more of, I appreciate you. But Caroline now took it too personal. Hey, Eunice, baby, how you doing, girl? It's been a while, my girl. How you doing now? I can't even look time. I say, my people don't sleep. Did I put this live stream late? Now welcome, though. Welcome, my people, my people. Yeah, so that is it. You're very correct, Tina. So what's the weight and but truly, Tina, I don't know. Everybody's experiences are different in life. Personally, I've been in situations like that, right? Where I miss you too, darling. I think I don't know. Our big brother. I don't. When are they going to do reunion? Already there. I heard that season 10 is already around the corner, but I know that immediately after reunion, season 10 will take over. Yeah, Tina, yeah, okay. You see, everyone has their limit. Okay, everyone likes the word limit, or everyone knows how to control not everyone knows how to control their emotions, rather. That is why I don't do serious friendships and you're just vibes. So, cause for all you know, you're alone in friendships. Yes, she loves too hard, yes, and hates to the extreme too. See, Tina, let me just tell you something. Anybody that loves hard hates hard. See, Tina, if I love you, Tina, me myself, I will be pitying you, because when something happens between you and I, when we have a disagreement, I find it difficult to forgive. Like, I don't know. Honestly, and just like you said, Tina, even me, that's what I'm working on currently. Like, I'm trying my best not to make too close friendships. Yeah, in fact, at this point, Tina, I think I am appreciating acquaintanceship more than I'm even appreciating friendships. I know what I'm trying to say to you. Because you see me like this, Tina, I can go all out. If you're my friend, Tina, and you have a problem, you come to me. The next thing I'll tell you is, okay, what are we going to do? I won't even ask you, Tina, what are you going to do? I'll ask you, what are we like? Already, I have seen myself in that problem. And that was what happened to Caroline. Caroline has seen herself inside that Bottas problem. Did you hear what she said? See, I wish you guys listen to these ladies more than just be sentimental or emotional. Like, I like what Frankly Speaking with Glory will always say. She'll say, free your mind when you're watching all these shows. Even though sometimes she lose guard, but she will tell you that free your mind when you're watching these shows. When you free your mind, then Tina, for real, you will see things there. Your eyes will become like a microscope. You will see things no matter how tiny they are. You will see them. You will see them. Me, I relate. I am not like Caroline, but I relate, to be honest with you. I relate with her. Like, you see that side of her. I see myself. Like, truly, I say, there was a friend of mine. Last year October was my birthday. My birthday is 29th of October. So last year, a friend of mine forgot my birthday. God, we went 1 month we didn't talk. Like, this person apologized, sorry, yes. But because of how much I care about this person, and because of how much I where I place this person in my life, I was disappointed, because prior to that my birthday, I kept singing, my birthday is coming, my birthday is coming. You know, during this person's birthday, we were not even in talking terms, but I still made sure, because these things come once in a year. So I no go carry malice, so we say last we will reconcile. Because anyhow, there's quarrel in friendship. That's the way me I see life. That's why when I'm quarreling with my friend, I don't quarrel with you as if you're my enemy. I still quarrel with you like you're my friend. You understand? Yes, I can relate to. I feel so bad for her, especially because she's on TV and now fans are calling her bipolar and unhinged. You're correct, Tina. No, I don't feel anything. I don't pity her. It's her personality. If they want to call it anything, let them call it anything. Do you understand? And if you notice, does Carol care? Carol doesn't care. Caroline doesn't even care. She already has a thick skin. You get what I'm trying to say to you? She doesn't even care what the blogs will say about her. She doesn't care. But if you look at the brighter side, she has more fans than she does have haters. So looking at the brighter side, the love is more than the hate. So to me, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Tina. Honestly, like my birthday was October. In as much as this person, okay, now let me even just with Tina. The whole day I felt down that and I had, like, you need to see birthday messages more than 500. You understand? On my school group, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, my family were calling. But because of this person that I held at high standard, I was down. You get what I'm saying? Now, I even took it personally. But along the line, I was like, what if something was wrong with this person? And I'm taking this thing personal. Let me not come and feel guilty. So I chilled, like all the messages. And you see the way, if I type paragraphs here for you, Tina, even you be like, but now take it easy. I had already picked my phone and I started type. See, Caroline's type, one of my reviews, I said it. I said Caroline is a simple person. Yes, Caroline is a very simple person, but her emotions are making her look complex. Now, simple girl, but her emotions are making her look unhinged. You understand? Because she wears her emotions on her sleeve, and that's why you see her mouth is like scissors. You know that lady's mouth can cut, can cut a rope. You understand? Because she bears her emotions. She doesn't. You see people like that. They live long. They won't because then they never sabi hold you for mind. Do you get? It's so unfortunate that they don't understand her. And when you look at the dynamics of the whole thing, Dabota she belongs to that cycle where they feel hold you for mind, but they are still laughing with you. I know people like that. Do you get? But Caroline must bring it out. Can't you see what happened between she and Laura? Even Laura fear herself. Catch Laura with the message that Caroline sends her. Do you understand? And and thanks to Caroline, let me just tell you something. Left to Dabota, you see all these issues between Caroline and Dabota. Dabota would have just buried it. You know that kind of surface. Oh yeah, let's be. But it's thanks to Caroline's reaction. Caroline, like I said in one of my review, you see the issue between Caroline and Dabota to me is not that deep. What is making it, magnifying it? Yeah, she's too real for the show. You're correct, Tina. What is magnifying the issue between Caroline and Dabota's issue is them say. Did you hear the number of people they were calling in that reunion? There was Daniela, there is Nike, there is Ehi. Do you hear the number of people they are calling? They even call that grandpa. You understand that I don't know if it's Gist Lover or Jules, I think Cutie Jules or who was saying that he and Caroline were fighting over that old man. That guy too into collect straight bullets inside the matter because Caroline see that man was old enough to be their grandfather and he was the one that told Caroline. And look, I understood everything Caroline was saying. But I am surprised. Well, at the end of the day, you see these listening skills is different in everybody. You see listening skills is different in everybody. Now, yes, Caroline did not have issue with Ehi. Right? She said the last time she saw Ehi, she went to act a movie in Ehi's house. Yes. No, I know. You see that is about Caroline. she didn't lose herself, in as much as I don't know the homework she did after her divorce, but she like sort of, she's bold. Honestly, that's like in my review of today. If you watched my video that I dropped in the morning, I said Caroline is not afraid of confrontation. Like she's not afraid of confrontation at all. When it comes, she faces it square up. See, when the whole basketball started online now with she, that butter and the ehi. See the way she dropped ehi. That is, for me, I feel that because they know that Caroline doesn't have a good mouth. If you notice, after that first basketballs, if you notice all the ones that are following by, they're not saying anything. Have you noticed nobody is saying anything? Ordinarily, after that first airing that Ehi too came out, was also doing that butter, even that them in her own small space. See, that them is coming back season 4. You see that her clinginess to that butter or being shadow to that butter, that them should not do. See, I love that them. I mean what I'm saying. I love that. Dadem just has this. Dadem looks like a cupcake. If you know what I'm trying to say to you, Dadem just has this personality that the moment you see her, you don't even need to know her. You just like her. You don't need to know her. You just like her. Like by people in Hausa, we say "Tana the Ferenjini." You understand? Like I don't know how to. Like she just has this good. She just has this. I don't know which word to use. Like I just said, I'm able to just say it in Hausa. Like when they say somebody has Faringini, it means that person is likable, is lovable. That then doesn't need to make an effort for you to like her. And that's why you see her business is doing well. And that's what Caroline has been trying to tell her all this while. And people are saying that she's obsessed about Caroline. And people are saying that Caroline is obsessed about that. No, she's trying to make that them see her worth. Dadem is just so, I don't know, but well, let's just hope that she is watching, and of course she is watching and she is getting something better off. You understand that? You know what I'm trying to say to you? Dadem on her own is a strong-willed woman. Yeah. So let me break it down. I don't know if I'm going to still do another video about them. The production should be protecting Caro at all costs, but rather they are villainizing her. That's their TV gold, right? Yes, there she can bring drama from nowhere. Yes, they notice that she's a very emotional person, so she doesn't think before she acts. And of course, that's reality TV gold. Yes, that's reality TV gold. And but in as much as I don't condone any form of violence, I disagree with any form of violence whatsoever. Do you know that attack, that fight she fought Dabota? You know why Dabota didn't take it personal? Dabota realized that Caroline truly loved her. That was why Dabota didn't fight back. See, Dabota is not a child. You understand? Dabota sees through Carol as well. You can see even the like what I was even thinking or what I was even expecting of Dabota. She didn't do it because she knows that this lady really, really liked her. She knows, Dabota knows, but it's so unfortunate. It's not her doing now. You understand? It's not her making it. The fact that she was not able to reciprocate the same sort of affection that Carol had for her is not her doing. You understand? But you could see that she's not, for me, Dabota didn't even take it personal. If you ask me, she didn't. I don't think everything she didn't take it personal. If not because they are on air, if not because they are on television. So Dabota too has to bring the drama. But Dabota knows that Caroline really, truly loves her. She knows. You understand? She does know. Because, okay, like from what I have deduced, from the little tips, from what I have deduced was that I think even before Caroline, or even before Dabota reached out to Caroline, because Caroline was a salon owner. And Tina, you know how salon is now, all the tatafo, how salon, I don't know, there's something that comes with salon job, there's this quick friendship that forms, right? So, I think Caroline had already liked Dabota from afar. And the fact that she said they were in the same shoes, married to older rich men, I won't be shocked if their men, if their exes, if their ex-husbands rolled in the same cycle. I won't be shocked. Do you understand? So I think from afar, Caroline had already liked Dabota. And hence the reason why when Dabota was having issues with her childhood friend, Caroline was quick to step in for Dabota. Right? So Dabota calling her even made her more comfortable and accepting of Dabota. Yeah, I don't. That is what I'm saying to Tina. I don't blame them. That's why in my review of today, if you watch it, I'm like the two ladies. I don't blame any of them. See, the situation just happened. Two people can meet, but something can just go wrong, and then the relationship will also go wrong. And it doesn't change the personality of these two people. Do you understand? It doesn't mean that Caroline is a bad person. Neither does it mean that Dabota is a bad person. They are just in an unfortunate situation, which I don't know if so many harm has already been done. But to me, in as much as their editing skills are just like this, as I always say, if what we saw on air was just what actually happened, then Dabota and Caroline can salvage whatever it is. They don't have to be friends. They don't have to be friends. Her friendship with Diola is easier, so she will definitely choose that one. Yes, because Diola is, I don't want to use the word weak, but Diola is follow now. You know, we've seen it obviously. You know, it's easy for her to, she can't control Caroline now. She can't, you know, that water came in with this vibe of I'm better than all of you. Do you understand? That is why she had the guts to actually throw that jabs at Sophia that you flaunt house that is not your own. You know, I'm shocked at Dabota, someone that has had the pain or the experience of social media slander. I am surprised that she is doing the same very she's doing the exact same thing that she was also victimized for. She was also hurt. You know, I am surprised because to me, if I know what hunger is, I'll be willing to share my food. If you know what I'm trying to say to you. So for that butter to have also been a victim of online slander, bloggers dragging, I was very shocked for her to sit down there comfortably and try to drag Sophia in the same light. I was disappointed in that butter, in that side. Honestly, I was really disappointed in her. And you see, there's something again about, in as much as they told us that it's a reality show, I know that there's also a lot of acting inside, and there's also a lot of guidance, right? Or acting inside. Let's tell ourselves the truth, right? Yes, a little bit of reality, obviously, but there's a lot of acting. Do you understand? For it to make sense. Dabota came in with she I don't know, she was open to relationship with Caroline quite okay, but probably from where she was coming from, she felt that okay, this was the opportunity she was going to develop a bond with Caroline. Not knowing that in Caroline's head, Caroline is feeling that they were ex best friends. You understand? In Caroline's head, Caroline was looking at Dabota as an ex best friend that betrayed her. Do you get? And Ehi's presence triggered probably over the years. You know, they say time is a gentle healer. I think over the years, Caroline sort of got over the whole thing. But the moment she saw Ehi, which Ehi now became a trigger, but literally Ehi was not a trigger per se. Let me tell you why Ehi was not. Because when you look at the screenshots that Dabota showed Laura that um Caroline had a good conversation with Ehi. Now, this is it. Eh? Like Caroline said, she and Ehi have never had any issue. She said the last time she even saw Ehi was when they went to shoot a film in Ehi's house. Right? So she was very surprised when a job was given to her afterwards and Ehi said they shouldn't give her the job. She was very surprised because it was good vibes, because she said after that shoot at Ehi's house, right? Of course, she and Ehi like became acquaintances, and that there was time Ehi told that there was time she heard or Ehi told, I'm not too sure, that all of her jewelries were stolen. So Caroline said, that similar thing like that has happened to her. But okay, let her do like this, like this, like this. Like she just gave her advice on based on, you know, someone that has had similar issue. I don't know if I'm trying to say to you, right? So hence the reason those messages that Ehi sent to Dabota claiming that she and Caroline were good together. Do you understand? Ehi probably did not know that Caroline has heard where she went to pour sansan inside her gari. If you notice, after that episode aired, that Caroline was telling Miriam that Ehi was trying to take food from her mouth. If you notice, Ehi became mute. Ehi became quiet. When the facts came out, Ehi became quiet. See, what I just noticed with this so-called friendship cycle is that everyone speaks at everyone's back. This, which is normal. These women do not truly like each other. It's a competition. It's a competition group, as far as I'm concerned. It's not a friendship group. It's a rival group. It's a rival group, if I must say. Fans take the drama to person. Exactly, Tina. Exactly. That is why you see, even my Big Brother review. So people, we don't. I just try not to get personally attached to anybody. You understand? Yeah, I would see someone and really like the person based on their personality, their appearance, their countenance, their actions, right? Yeah, you on their actions as well, right? But I don't allow myself get to, like, I don't know how I managed to do it, but I just try not to allow myself get emotionally invested in anybody in reality show, because the truth is that these things are not real. In as much as we call them reality shows, me, I watch reality shows like I watch movies. Yes, I won't watch Silver. I won't watch which actor will I say? I won't watch Sylvester Stallone as a villain and begin to hate him. Then come back again and watch him as a hero, and then begin to like. I don't allow myself contradict my emotions. You understand? I just see these things like, not even like that is what they actually are. Something that low key is being staged. Like I remember the first time they wanted to do Real Housewives of Abuja. You know, it was later on they changed the cast. Like it was at the dying minute they changed the cast of the Real Housewives of Abuja. At first the cast were Aisha, what's her name? This lady that has that this blogger, this purple hibiscus, I be sorry, is it purple? Northern hibiscus, sorry, Aisha Falke, Northern hibiscus. They were among the cast, they were the first cast members of the Real Housewives of Abuja. Aisha Falke was there, Hadiza Yakase was there, Jaruma was equally there. Who again? Just some popular women in the north, right? They were all in that. They were the original cast members of the Real Housewives. They had even done some intro videos and all of that. So along the line, Aisha Falke said the reason why she withdrew. They even said even Layla Ottoman was supposed to be one of the cast members, but you know, Layla is very, very exposed. So I think Layla saw through all of those bullshit. Like even me today, if they come to meet me to do Real Housewives season, any reality show, I'm not going to do that. Because you see those things about reality show, I don't see it like a sustainable venture, right? Because when you look at them, the moment they stop that show, they become broke. And if care is not taken, depending on the endorsements they would get after the show, if care is not taken, these people run in debt. Do you understand? Look at the getaway that Sophia planned. Even Caroline was like, wow, money will go down here. You get. Now, we don't know where that money is coming from. Is it her pocket money? Is it her business money? I don't know what I'm trying to say to you, right? So when you look at this franchise, this reality show franchise, to me, they're not sustainable ventures per se. Do you get? So coming back to Real Housewives of Abuja, now Aisha Falke said the reason why she withdrew was that she thought they wanted to show the beauty and the dynamics of the North, the lifestyle of the northern Nigeria through that reality show. We, of course, she also had the mentality that it was a reality show. You know what I'm trying to say to you. Now, she now said that there was a lot of scheming, conniving, gossips. And she was like, wait, oh, no, she can't be part of this bullshit. Do you get? So it makes sense because they want drama. Yes, drama sells. Check out that episode where Caroline broke bottle or whatever. Hey, did you see views? You know what I'm trying to say to you here, Tina? You get, so it's almost like we have gotten so comfortable getting entertained with violence, and that's not nice. Imagine the first episode, someone say like it's well, it is what it is, but to me, I feel there's room for change. So Aisha Filke said that was the reason why they all withdrew. You understand? And because they all withdrew, unfortunately, it was along the line, they just patch up and put Jaruma inside the bunch and all of that. The main contract where Jaruma was also part of the Real Housewives alongside the other ladies was sort of distorted because the other ladies said, nah, they were not going to be. In fact, only the intro self had even caused problem for them. We the Northerners, sometimes we can be so we can like, I don't know, this you in the north, you have to be careful because you can easily be misunderstood. Do you get people sort of, I don't know how to put it to you, but we the Northerners, we tend to be too um um what is the word, we tend to be too judgmental. Yes, Tina, we tend to be way too judgmental. Do you get, like, exactly? We tend to be way too judgmental. So a little misunderstanding can get you into trouble because just that intro that they did became a problem. And what was the problem? There was a statement that Aisha Falke made. She said that we're the gateway to the north or something like that. That people have to come pass through them to make it like it was a huge backlash. So with the whole thing, so Aisha Falke said that was the reason why that first season of the Real Housewives of Abuja got cancelled, and then that's when they now went to pack all those cast. I don't know where those cast members came from, you understand? But whatever, we watched the season 1 of Real Housewives. Okay, oh, you didn't know, Tina? Anyhow, we still watch season 1 of the Real Housewives of Abuja. Do you understand? Because so she said that the scheming, the backbiting, the gossip. Do you understand? So it could be that day that Caroline even came and broke bottle, maybe there was something she heard, right? And somebody now fueled it. That's what I was telling you. A beef of over almost a decade ago, all of a sudden, it's almost like an old wound. You now go and peel it and make it fresh again all over. Even though what is he coming online to start abusing Caroline, saying that Caroline is sleeping with small boys. A small boy is not human being. I hate that statement. Is that even an insult? What about the men that normally sleep with small girls? Is that thing? Please make it make sense. The small boys, are they not human beings? Let me understand. Yes, the first card we have made, been more real taste of Abuja. Exactly. These women would have gone all out. But unfortunately, the franchise has it has a trend, right? It has a trend that it rolls with. Do you understand? It's messy, it's a messy franchise. It's just like Big Brother franchise that has become a ship relationship. See the last one that just finished. Guys and ladies were desperate to be in a ship. Gradually Big Brother has turned into a relationship show. Yes, now it has turned into a show where, I don't know if it makes sense, which is not supposed to be like that. The second cast had drama potential, but weren't promoted enough. Yes, they were promoted because they were not really there. Because when you look at it, until now, right? Until now, there were no much influencers in the north like that. Like, northern influencers were not really they were not really relevant. Because let me tell you something about influencing. At the end of the day, there's something they say: charity begins at home. I come on board, right, as a content creator, right? My first set of supporters will most likely be from my place. I don't know if I'm trying to say to you. It will be maybe later, I might begin to attract, you understand, Tina, from my own personal observation. It will be later, I'll begin to attract other types of people, ethnicity, and even, all of that. But if you notice, your first support system are usually your home. And that is why if you look at Big Brother franchise, Northerners don't really go for that event like that. Like this one that just even ended, was there anybody from the north? Even the usual Jos guys that we go, or the Kogi guys, if you notice, they didn't even go there. Yeah, Eunice, thank you very much. That's how it works. Yeah. So that is why for the longest of time, the northern influencers have been very silent. Do you understand? See, Northern Hibiscus was their way even before all this gist lover and all of that. But I think they look where she's doing very well. But because Handy and Wani example perfect, yes. But if you look at Hani and Wandi, I hope you know they are mixed blood. Their mom is from Edo State. They are mixed blood. They grew up in Lagos. Okay, Kaduna, Lagos as well. They went to ABU Zaria and all of that. But if you look at Wani and Handy, you won't say they are full blown northerners, like or from the north central. Their mom is from Edo State, so there's that influence of the south vibe, and that's why the ladies are the typical northern ladies can't do that. See Diane Rosette. Diane really was she was an emotional person, but she had to suppress it. You get? So if you look at it, there are northern bloggers that are way advanced. But because the support from the north is very poor, is very poor until now that TikTok was one that sort of opened the eyes of the north, right? And then gradually now northern influencers are gaining relevance. Now these Abuja people that you're seeing, it wasn't like they were not promoted, but they were not promoted towards the right crowd. You get? They were not promoted towards the right crowd. Like me personally, I don't know any of them. That was when Jaruma came into the mix. She spiced up the thing. Yeah, she spiced it up. At the end of the day, everything now became about her. I don't know if I'm trying to say to you. She came in and spiced it up. And the reason why Jaruma was able to go that far was because she put herself out there not as a northern celebrity. She didn't wear the northern personality. Yes, Jaruma did not wear the northern personality, and hence the reason why she attracted so many variety of audience. She didn't wear the northern personality. I should always tell you that she is not a northern vlogger. Yes. You guess she would tell